The influence of alcohol. Preliminary reports suggest that he did have a role to play. Ketan Pariyar was under the influence of alcohol, and the degree of inebriation was extremely high, as well as being now confirmed by Anand Police. So Anand Police's reports suggest that a Congress MLA's kin was involved in the accident which killed at least 6 people. It is believed that Ketan Pariyar was under the influence of alcohol. And we are trying to get more details. Priyanka, to tell us what this entire incident is all about. Priyanka, it's an incident, a shocking case of drunken driving, we now believe, which has cost 6 lives in all.
Well, absolutely, Rukma, a very shocking incident that had also come to light just day before yesterday itself, where we had seen that Ketan Pariyar, in fact, had been involved in this accident that took place, where 6 people lost their lives. And there had been prima facie doubts that the police had that he had been drunk at the time, and that is why he had been inebriated at the time, and that is why his blood samples had been taken for further tests so that they can be sent to labs so that it can be determined whether or not he was actually inebriated or not. But now the results have come back of that test that had been sent for by the police, and now they are claiming that he has in fact come out tested positive, and he had in fact been inebriated during the time that this accident had taken place. In fact, this accident had taken place in the wee hours of the morning yesterday itself, where when there were 3 vehicles that had been involved. Ketan Pariyar himself had been driving the white SUV, and he had rammed into the vehicle, because of which 6 people had unfortunately lost their lives, and he had been immediately taken into custody. But during the time that he had been taken into custody, the police officials at the spot had stated that he prima facie, by default, by the face of it, looked like he had been inebriated, that he was not in the right state of mind, and that is why the suspicions of the police, because of which they took the blood sample and they had sent it for further testing, and now that test has come out positive, in which it has been determined that the Congress MLA's son-in-law, Ketan Pariyar, in fact, had been driving while he was under the influence. And that is why this kind of an accident has taken place, because of which, unfortunately, 6 people have lost their lives.
Well, many thanks, Priyanka, for joining us there and for filling us in with these latest updates. And we'll be back with you throughout the day for more. Meanwhile, as Priyanka was telling us, police reports have now clarified that Ketan Pariyar involved in a tragic accident which cost 6 lives, which caused 6 lives.